Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the Deathmatch King, the Indie. I fucked that up.
Starting out hot.
Let's go. Do that. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure. Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Take two. Yeah. I am your host, the Indie God, the Internet Champion, the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona.
And I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA superstar, Brian Myers. What's up, everybody?
I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer, and this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
Ooh, what a rush. I got a Ringside package this week.
Me too.
Ringside.
Can't wait to talk about it.
Sent something spectacular to Matt and I this week. Coming up later in the show, we will be opening that up.
Oh.
There's a little sneak peek for the YouTubers.
Sneak peek for the YouTubers. Guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Major WF Pod, and subscribe. Follow this podcast wherever you get your podcast, and don't just leave a review. Leave a major review, and if we pick your review, we're going to send you a new prize, and there's new prizes for 2024. So if you're thinking, I've left a review, I've done the major PBR thing, brand new prizes this year.
Let's go.
Submit them. This review comes from @WhatTheHeck100. I've watched these guys for years on YouTube. Imagine my surprise when I learned these guys had a podcast. These guys are such great YouTubers.
Man, we knew it. I mean, we knew
I
that.
think this guy's joking, but it's so funny. These guys are such great YouTubers that they even parlayed their fame to enter the world of wrestling as well, just like Logan Paul.
Nice.
It's funny.
I'll take it.
It's good. You get a prize, pal. And speaking of prizes, the giveaway every single week, courtesy of our good friends at Ringside Collectibles. All you got to do is find our pinned post on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Give it the good old retweet to be eligible. Last week, the prize was the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona, and Nick Gage 2-pack. The winner of that is Mufasa 122590.
Mufasa.
You win.
Mufasa.
And the giveaway this week.
Mufasa. Okay, sorry.
The giveaway this week, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Now, get this, Brian. Mm-hmm. The Bell-to-Bell Steiner Brothers Early's 90 gear. I said to John, which one's the early 90s gear? I thought they're both the early 90s. He said...
My guess is the stripes are like WCW and then the crazy colors are WWF.
Well, he said the yellow jacket sleeves, half pink singlet Scott, blue and purple singlet Rick are the early 90s gear.
So then I completely mixed that up. I don't know.
But either way, great figures. All you got to do is just repost to be eligible. Do it. You can get a prize. It's great. So thank you, Ringside Collectibles, for that. MajorMarks.com, the fan club, the subscription service, the family. Every single week, the ultimates here get to watch us live when we record. You get this podcast early and ad-free. There's all different tiers.
Well, this week, the Ultimates also got to be there while we recorded 2 commercials.
Yeah.
That's right.
With our bloopers.
A real behind-the-scenes look of how not good we are at this.
That's right. You get access to the Facebook group. The Hard Foundation and Up gets a card. This month, you get 2 cards. You get Very Nice, Very Evil Danhausen, which will be the last card in the series, and you will get the checklist. Also, if you're an Ultimate member this month, if you sign up any day of this month, you'll be eligible for the prize. There's so many bonus podcasts. We've already recorded them. One of them is the Q&A about 2023, the upcoming 2024. The other one is the Royal Rumble 1999 watch along. So many people have been begging for us to do more watch alongs, and maybe we will if we can figure out how to get the video up there without completely distorting it. I think that's something to look into. We got Silver Linings with Smart Mark, Let Him Breathe with myself, Figure Dissecting with Deep Freedom, the Captain's Log. Brian, you're going to be on the Captain's Log this month, right?
Big special Captain's Log if you're watching live or you're listening on Tuesday morning when you get this early and ad-free from MajorMarks.com. Tonight, live, me, Jay George, Captain Joe Shoes will be on the log, and we're talking all things Iron Claw. It'll be an Iron Claw roundtable, a full discussion about World Class Championship Wrestling, and the movie, since Matt and
Nice.
Mark have not seen it and they're
I
not
haven't
pros.
seen it.
I decided, Chelsea and I have decided at this point, I'm just gonna wait till it's on on
my
demand. I
God.
can order it. Like, guys, I know the finish. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard so many good things about the movie where it's like, all right, I know it's good. I'll just wait. You know what I'm saying?
I can combat you with a lot of points, but I'm going to save them for the captain's log. So tune in, folks.
Love that. And then, oh baby, he's happy hour. He's a member of our family. Mark, what are you guys talking about this month?
We scheduled it. It's actually recording this week, so if you're hearing on Friday, it's already up. We are going to go over. I think it was Brian's idea last week, and then Heath sent me a text today and said I got a nah deal, and then told me the exact same idea. So I'm not sure if Brian smarted him up, but we're going to talk about the whole trip. His first time hanging out for the whole weekend with the entire Major Pod family,
I can't wait to hear.
and then we're going to go over
Tuesday freedom.
all his. Then we're gonna take some questions, and then we're gonna go over all his quotes from Twitter.
And I have an idea,
You got a not deal.
and D Freedom can help make this happen.
Okay.
Just get a photo of every person in the house and say, "Who's this? Who's this?
That's great.
Who's this?"
He lived with them for 2 days, and he won't know.
3 days, dude. 3 days.
Oh, that is great. Okay. All right. Awesome.
I don't blame him. But yeah, so much cool stuff over on majormarks.com. And in February, that's kind of our relaunch. Brand new card coming soon. We love our Patreon, Major Marks. We love you guys. So thank you so much for the support. And every single week to say thanks, we give a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got, Mark?
All right. This week, we have first time in the line, Monroe Brook, classic superstar Chris Ayers.
All right. Congrats, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so some follow-up. We all had busy weekends. I mean, listen, full disclosure, I missed a show, and I don't really miss shows.
I was pretty blown away by this. Yeah.
It's Friday morning.
I also got a lot of, well, how did Steph make it and not Broski?
Well, I'll tell you how.
Okay.
Because Brett Lauderdale books me on the good American flight, and Steph on the Jabroni Southwest, which is later in the day. So she would have had a later in the day flight, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm eating breakfast. I'm literally about to shower my fake tan off, my first coat off, go to the airport. I get an alert, flight canceled. I'm like, all right, well, listen, I'm not Jenna from WWE. It's not my job to find a new flight. So I tell Brett Lauderdale, you know what I'm saying?
You know he's not going to do it.
Right. But anyway, American...
And you're not going to do it in the pace needed to fix the situation, yeah.
American ends up rebooking me for a 5-something flight. I'm like, whew, 5-something? All right, I'll land around 8. The venue is an hour with Chicago traffic. Colt told me it would take 2 hours to get there. I'm like, I'll get there around 10. I can still make it. I'll still make it.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Then, by chance, I call a couple hours before. I realize on my app, my TSA pre-number's in there, and it won't let me put in. So I call American to add it, and they're like, oh, your flight's been canceled. I'm like, what? So it got canceled. The second flight got canceled. So at that point, it's like, well, unless you got a fucking Tony Khan jet, I ain't making the show, pal.
Yeah.
Air GCW didn't come pick you up?
So luckily, Colt Cabana, the original indie god, took my place.
Really?
He dressed up.
Yeah, you
he
didn't see
dressed
this,
up
Mark?
Jimmy Lloyd.
It was
Dressed up Steph.
Team Cabana.
Yeah.
We all wore Cabana singlets.
So I did. I didn't wrestle that night, but the next night, NWA. We can't talk about it because it's going to air on the CW. But it was myself versus EC3 for the 10 pounds of gold in the ultimate match of death. I did post my Magnum TA gear. I even texted Magnum politicking to get into that diamond line.
Well, I'm in this group chat, guys. This is a real story. But Magnum seemed very flattered. He was pretty fired up.
So you'll see that match when it airs on the CW, and everyone was asking about whatnot items like weapons, gear. I got it. All right, but we'll do it after. But let's save the best for last. We know what Brian's talking about. Let's let Mark. What about your travel hiccup?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a long story, but at the end of the day, sometimes you get to the airport, you get right on that plane, it's a relaxing trip and everything is fine. Sometimes it is not, right? Sometimes like you said, things get canceled, things get delayed, you're going to miss your connection, you got to find a different flight, you got to switch airlines, you got to switch terminals. There was all this crap all weekend for every flight that I had. But at the end of the day, through all the stress, nothing was bad. I made everything on time.
You made it.
It was really insane. And actually, the first night, you take 2 flights to get to the town. I missed the connection. I had to stay in Atlanta. It was actually great. I got to bed earlier. I took a 45-minute flight in the morning.
I've done that plenty of times, yeah.
It was great. You break up the trip.
You get stuck in the connection town, yeah.
Oh, I actually
it's not bad at
that.
all.
I've done that where it's zero fun, but I've done it like where you're saying where it was like no big deal, yeah.
Yes. But anyway, it was very stressful because you're trying to fucking find the right thing and switch things and maybe it won't work or whatever the hell. The last plane, the toilets didn't work. You can't take off if the toilets don't flush. So they had like plumbers on the plane. But anyway, it all worked out. Everything's fine. We had a nice
plumbers. I don't think I've ever seen that in my career.
We had a nice little taping there, Ring of Honor taping and Collision there in Norfolk. And Battle of the Belts. I didn't even know it was Battle of the Belts until I got there.
There you go.
What a company man. Boys, one of the most special, rewarding, memorable, tiring, unbelievable loops of my entire career. TNA Wrestling is back in a big way. It was friggin' awesome to be a part of it. One of my best friends, the Wanted Man, showed up, rocked the wrestling world. It was just pretty amazing to be a part of. The next day I went 30 minutes with the Machine Guns and Okada. That will air on Access TV coming soon. The System was formed, already doing big things, and another really amazing thing to be a part of with 3 people that I've gotten really close to, and we're all excited to work with each other. So big things, and then it literally doesn't stop because we're rolling right into Orlando. I got to leave in 2.5 days and do it all over again. But my body is disheveled. I'm tired. I'm sleep deprived. I still have no voice, but I'm very excited.
Hell yeah. TNA is looking great, man. That show looked awesome. There was a lot of buzz coming out of it, I feel like you just know when a show's going great when your whole timeline is full of clips from it,
I mean, obviously, like Matt and I are very close to the situation with, the Zig Man coming in. Not in my, I guess I never realized that there was a potential that I'd be a part of being there and like to have like, kind of the best seat in the house for it all and be a part of it. Like, I'm supposed to be doing my job, being a bad guy, and this good guy showed up or whatever, but I have legit goosebumps, like head to toe, seeing this reaction and seeing, how it all went down and stuff. It was just a really cool thing to be a part of. And he gave me this free t-shirt too. So.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Oh, there you go. But I mean, listen, I spent, about 2 years in Impact, never had a contract there, but loved my time there. And we talked about it before, like it just sucked that Impact had this stink on it for years, but being there, like the locker room was so hungry, the shows were so good. People just needed to give it another chance. And I think this rebrand, to go back to the TNA is something that, listen, I could have not said, if someone would have said to me, hey, what can Impact do? I wouldn't have said, go back to TNA. It's just something I didn't even think about. But when they did it, I said, oh my God, this is genius. Because now the nostalgia is there. People always talk about TNA and all the greats that came from TNA. So I think this is perfect. And I think this is a great time for the fans because now there's so much wrestling to watch, and as a wrestler, so many places to work. So I think this is a win-win for everybody.
Here's a funny little inclination. Like in my entire time at Impact, I never saw fans wearing Impact merchandise. This weekend, TNA shirts, TNA everything, everywhere I went.
Yes.
To the point where, this is a true story, they sold out of all the TNA branded merch at the merch stand, and the stuff that they were going to give the talent, like, they always issue like stuff to talent. They had to sell it the next day because they were out of stuff. So talent didn't even get like the whatever free swag we were supposed to get. So that's a pretty cool
awesome
thing.
That's a cool problem to have.
Also, if you haven't seen it, and I know he's not going to probably doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Eric Young, a TNA original, just an awesome dude. Me and Broski love this guy. He wrote the cold open. He wrote the cold open and then performed it and then did part of it, pre-taped with like Eric Tompkins, and it's a package, and it rolls right into him live with the mic that opens the show into another promo.
Oh, I didn't see this.
It's on TNA social media. I encourage you to go out of your way to check it out. It's really cool.
That's really cool. And
I think Broski said it. Wrestling is alive and well. You've been in the business for 20 years?
Yeah, I put this tweet out. As a wrestler, during this time, you could argue the Attitude Era was hot. I wasn't a wrestler during the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
From 2003 to 2004 till now, it's never been hotter as a wrestler or a fan. So let's fucking bring up everything that we love. Let's support the things we love even more. Listen, I'm not saying you have to be a fan of everything, but why fucking be a negative asshole about it on Twitter? If you don't like something, great. Just fucking don't bitch about it. Support this. I wasn't saying you can't not like it. Of course, there's plenty of things I don't like. But instead of publicly bashing the stuff you don't like, why don't you publicly put over and support and buy the t-shirt of that guy or buy the ticket to that show? You know what I'm saying?
100% agree.
Pay for the stream,
In
Yes.
one night there was 4 promotions.
There was insane stuff
running
going on Saturday
shows
night, right?
with phenomenal crowds. And then when you break that down and you think about all the people that are working because of that, right? What was that? There was some dark times, 2012 or whatever the hell. Who's working in wrestling? The 100 wrestlers in the WWE, and that's it.
Dude, I mean, my first time I was fired, indies weren't hot. You'd be lucky to. I was very fortunate to be able to make an okay living on the at that point, because it wasn't it was PWG and that's it. And even PWG guys, I hate to break it to anyone listening, does not pay you living wages or not even remotely close to it. You do it for the buzz and the street cred or whatever. But
right,
goddamn, I mean, it's a different landscape nowadays.
So many great places to work. Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be a great time. I'm really pumped for Ziggler. But unfortunately for Ziggler, he's got me. February 3rd, LA, GCW. It's official. He accepted my challenge. The match, over a decade in the making. It should have happened at WrestleMania 29, but no, it'll happen at the Ukrainian Cultural Center. GCW.
Not at WrestleMania.
Oh, man.
Now I already
close.
know.
So
I already
close.
know Brett Lauderdale's going to give him that private upstairs locker room that he refuses to give me, and I'll be changing the alley. But here we go. Nick Nemeth, Matt Cardona, Saturday, February 3rd, Los Angeles, California. A match over a decade in the making. I'm really looking forward to this one.
So the Zig Man is going to change in the alley, says Chris.
No,
huh?
I'm telling you, they're going to have there's a special one upstairs.
Well, bring the Zig Man some wrist tape, because he didn't bring any to TNA, and I had to lend him some. And where he does the surprise. Very, very, very few people knew that he was there, and he was hidden all day.
Really?
Yes, and legitimate surprise to the locker room and then pretty much everybody. But D'Angelo Williams was part of the show because he's good buddies with Moose from the NFL. And he was completely kayfabed on everything. And Nick debuts live or whatever, and he turns to me and goes, I don't know who that is, but he's got great hair.
Wow.
Damn.
That's awesome. All right, so some figure news.
Wait, hold on a second. So
What?
so this, you guys come out, you're clapping for your boy.
Yeah.
Music
Moose.
plays, you turn, you're going, come on, right?
Yeah.
But D'Angelo Williams is doing that too.
Yeah.
So he just saw he just
We
didn't
told
know
him
that.
just be mad about what happens, we told him.
Okay.
That's all we told him.
He was like, come on.
We said, don't try to shoot, beat him up, and just be mad about it. He did a great job in that sense. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk some figure stuff. I think we talked about it last week that I had not seen. I'm the indie god, and I had not seen Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you admitted that.
Yeah, I know. It's in the upcoming vlog, right? I admit it, but
you say it there first, right?
But I did watch it last night. I liked it. I don't know if it's my favorite. A couple people said it's their favorite. I would say it's my favorite one. But Stephen Hudson, Major Mark, said that this is it's the best indie film by far. A good old father-son adventure. It's if this is funny. It's it. Can't even read it.
Jeez.
It's as if you're indie, your dad is Henry, and the Holy Grail is those figs you lied to Brian about at the Toys R Us that one time.
It's a nice analogy. Cool.
I thought that was good.
That was actually the first one that I saw. But, I was young anyway.
What comes out 89? You're at 15 at that point, right?
I'll be honest.
That came out in 89.
I'll be honest.
89.
I've seen them all, but all when I was a kid, and they all blur together. Like I couldn't even tell you which one is which or what happens or
Right.
This is the one with the dad, so this one like
The dad, Sean Connery.
right.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's good. I liked
Yeah,
it.
I liked it.
But like, it's one of those movies, like, since I didn't grow up with it, like, I don't know if I could watch it again and again because it doesn't quite hold up because I have no nostalgic feelings to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed
We
it.
talk
It was
about
fun.
stuff like that on here all the time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't
got
have
crucified for my Ninja Turtles thought. My
Oh, about the cartoon?
Yeah, you did. It does
But
suck.
see, like,
though. Go on.
yeah. Do we have any other? Do we have any follow up? Any other follow up? Is a slow follow up in Newsweek, I think.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It was a big wrestling week.
It was a big wrestling week. All right, so let's go to the news, and the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR forever.
Oh, you know what the TNA roster did after Hard to Kill?
What do you guys do? You guys go to the Nerd?
Celebrated at the Nerd with some PBRs. They were flowing.
Yes.
Good times were had. Very celebratory. Just a great time. Thanks to some PBRs.
Unbelievable. Well, guys, every single week, use the hashtag Major PBR. If we talk about your picture or video, you will get a prize. And like I said, all new prizes. The winner this week, Collectible_R. He wrote Live 18. This is great. It's a smart mark. Myself, Chelsea, Brian, Captain Shoes with the Major Pod title and some PBR cans. Looks like we're at the Tin Roof hanging out.
Oh my God.
I actually saw that one. I was like, wow, that rules.
That
Really
is
cool.
sick.
So you'll be getting that prize ski. What a wild show. The more I think about it, the more I'm told about it, should I say.
Just got the footage, by the
it
way.
sounds-
It's great, man.
I cannot. I think it's my favorite show ever.
So, we did not. Obviously, we did not stream that live. We told a lot of people. So we had like a professional videographer come. So the bit rate and stuff is totally different on these cameras, you know. So it's like super HD. It's really good, great quality video, great quality audio, and again, we still haven't 100% figured out how exactly we're delivering this to people, but we're editing it right now.
Yes.
Sick.
And the next time we're coming to you for a live show is April 4th, Thursday, 8 p.m., Philadelphia Live 19. We're going to have to put up those tickets soon because everyone's starting to put up their WrestleMania event tickets. So
I'll tell you what, guys, the guests that have verbally committed to this are some heavy hitters.
I think it's going to be great. Like, obviously, it's not going to be a wild after party like Tin Roof or Kowloon, but it's still going to be fun. Instead of Dave and Buster's, the bar's going to be open. We're going to be there doing a little meet and greet after. There's going to be an exclusive Major Bendy. It's going to be an awesome time. And, you know, with fans from all over the world, these shows, they sell out quick. So being an ultimate Major Mark, you get access to tickets a day early, but we will let you know when those tickets go on sale. All right, so some news here.
Before we move on from that, I did secure a guest myself
Get out of
this
here.
weekend.
You liar.
I did. I wrote it in the chat. You was a very busy night for everybody on Saturday.
Guys,
I didn't
I got
see it.
I got some breaking news, guys,
Breaking news.
from Corporate Sam. Okay. Oh my God, everyone's probably texting you, but Paul Walter Hauser just name dropped you in his Emmy speech because I'm wrestling him at Revolver. He just name dropped me.
Stop. Wait, D, find the clip. Let's get it up.
D, find that clip. Holy shit. This
No,
motherfucker, I know what he's trying to do here. He's trying to like butter me up. He's trying to like be like a good guy. Listen, you fucking Mark, all right? I don't care if you were in Cobra Kai, okay? That's a fucking TV show. I don't care if you're friends with those AEW guys. No offense, Mark. Okay, you're a fucking joke. You're coming into my business. Okay, I take being the indie god very, very seriously. And at Revolver, I am going to kick your fat ass. I don't care what Sami Callihan has planned. I don't care if you're supposed to be the face of that company or get buzzed for that company. I'm going to kick your fat ass with the crane kick, motherfucker.
I can't believe Sam Roberts just outed himself that he's not watching Raw right now. How about that? Just outed himself, right?
Oh, wait a minute. I got it right here. My cousin just sent it to me.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Can you text it to me? We'll watch it together on the
yes.
On the screen. Yeah. If you text it to me on the link, I can put that up right now. This is great.
This is great stuff. I see what he's doing. He's trying to I basically DM me, say like, hey, look what I did. I got you over, kid. But no, I mean, you're not going to fucking make a name.
Pretty big shout out, I would say, Broski.
All right, hold on. I can put this in right now. Hold on. Here we go.
What up to Jesus? He's the sole owner. I own the body. I'm about to be Matt Cardona. Yo.
Wait.
He's like doing a rap. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sam says
he's the sole owner. I own the body. I'm about to be Matt Cardona. Yobushi.
He did an acceptance speech and he rhymed. He said, about to beat Matt Cardona. Now, bro, all my DMs are coming in. My texts are coming in.
What?
Unbelievable.
Did you say Ibushi?
I don't know what's going on, but
No,
wow.
he said something about an owner. I don't know. Sounded like he was doing some sort of rap or poem.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Anyway, back to the news. Guys, back to the news. So it's Hollywood Hogan fucking year everywhere. Look at these FOCO bobbleheads. Do we need this?
No.
Do we need? I don't know if we do.
Man,
if you're a Hogan fan.
I don't even think Limpuma's buying that.
But look, there's two of them. What's the variant? One has like an all gold base.
That's rough, dude.
Listen, if you're a Hogan fan, I think it's cool. It's very toyetic. It's certainly different.
Didn't we decipher that this is like one Saturday night promo?
It's something like that. It's something like that.
I would, if this was a Ric Flair, I would get it, no question, and I'd be excited to get it.
Seems very money grabby to me, but whatever. It also is toyetic that it's different, but fuck.
Listen, I'm a huge Hogan fan, but even I didn't even need that elite.
Right, same. I don't pose that elite with that.
So I certainly don't need the bobblehead. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pretty weird pose there for the Hulkster.
Well, that's what he did. He held that thing up like that.
No, but like his side arm there, it's like he's at the Emmys. He's walking the red carpet.
Yeah.
All right. What about this? The Devil Adam Cole micro brawler. Pretty cool and unique.
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
Got it done quickly too.
A little half and half. I don't mind it. You know, if it was an action figure, like a 6-incher, it would be a little weird. But as a brawler, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I like the crutch. I think it's cool.
I was talking I was talking to somebody in the locker room this weekend, who I guess maybe accidentally stooged it to me that he is getting a micro brawler and had no effing idea what a micro brawler was or why it existed. I had to give him the entire rundown. But it is coming soon, and everyone's going to be very happy about it, I think.
Oh.
Very unique and much deserved.
So you heard it here first. A new Ric Flair micro brawler.
If I was talking to Ric Flair in the locker room, you guys
a Woo
would
Energy Ric Flair micro brawler. Cool.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm quote tweeting the Hollywood Reporter right now who has posted a video about me. So
God.
What is going on here? What is going on here? Guys,
what show is he on? What did he win?
He's on a very popular show right now. I just don't know what
your phone must be blowing up, dude. I'm getting texts about this now.
He came to a WWE TV, maybe when I had my hernia surgery or something, and I was out, and he had a Kurt Hawkins Elite in his pocket.
What?
And everybody was texting me, telling me, and I'm like, I don't even know who he is really at this time because I'm not in tune with movies and TV like I should be.
Un-effing believable. Gee, the texts just keep coming in. All right, let's go back to the news. What about this? Hastel Toys with a little Mitch. Mitch the bitch with the British Bulldog. I like it.
Yeah, it looks
great.
good.
I like it. But like, man, we talked about last week how great and how epic that epic DDP reveal is. I don't like these reveals. It's like so like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not a real figure, you know? Like render.
Yeah, it's a render. Obviously, it literally says digital sculpt on the image.
I
Here's
say
the
that,
thing, here's
and all the
thing
major
about-
bendies we're showing this week are renders as well. So I'm
Right,
critiquing
right.
Mitch, and we're doing the same thing.
The thing about Mitch though is the time that he shows a render to the time the figure comes out has been astronomically different from most companies. So it's almost like, I don't know. I'm okay with him showing the renders, but
I'm fine with it. I think he was also like asking fans like what package to use. Can you stop switching the packages, Mitch?
Yeah.
Not that it matters to me. But I also don't
Davey's
think
hair
I'll be,
looks really funny in that photo,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's some sort of art piece.
Yeah.
I don't think I will be getting this figure.
I mean, it does fit with the like Series 2 retro attitude guys they did make.
Yes,
You know, you just sold me on it. God damn it.
I do love me some Duke the Dumpster here.
The Duke the Dumpster looks awesome, to be honest, and I think I will be getting that any day now in the mail.
His face,
So-
maybe his face is fixed. Like the goblins had that weird face issue.
I think it is fixed. A couple people are saying like, look inside the trash can, you see like the orange plastic, which I don't like.
Oh,
And also, you can tell that Mitch still does not like what's the word I'm looking for? Like glossy material. Like the can should be like a shiny silver.
Yeah.
you know. But I'm all for it. He's really improving. Here's
I got my shipping notification for old Greg Gerard.
I cannot wait to get this, bro. I just can't. I cannot.
This looks
wait.
great. This is for Mitch though. You know, not really looking like a Hasbro here, but I think it's great, unique. Obviously,
I think it looks as much like a Hasbro as a manager can
Sure.
look, right?
yeah.
By the way, for those who don't know, Greg, was it Gerard?
Gerard, I don't know.
Is Oscar from Men on a Mission.
Yes, for those who are not watching the
You
YouTube,
would never, ever know.
unbelievable. Listen, I think they're gonna look all good together, all three of them. I didn't think we were gonna get Men on the Mission retro style, so I'm glad that we have. I know you're not in on it, Brian, but me and Mark, we're still doing it. We're still
look,
swinging it.
Clearly gold outfit on the packaging, yellow on the figure. Yeah, they would,
All right.
they would be unbelievable figures with the gold.
All right, next up we have new Power Town Remco's Bobo Brazil.
I think this is so cool.
Can I say this? Power Town, I don't know whose idea this is, just dropping them one at a time, but it's smart because now we're talking about your company every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At least on this show. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you had the missing link, then Bobo Brazil.
Damn, I might push that for Impact then.
Right? I think that's the way to go. Especially if they're not like ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I dig it. I 100% dig it.
I'm realizing right now, no knee joints on these, huh?
Ooh.
Doesn't look like it.
Unless it's a hidden deal.
No, it doesn't
You
look
would
like
at
they
least
are.
you would at least see the one cut.
Well, I mean, to be honest, then that makes it a step up from the Major Wrestling Figure podcast.
Well, I can tell they have the arms like a Mattel Superstars for sure.
Right, the arms have the joints. Right, exactly.
SDL just texted me, bro, not you getting name dropped at the Emmys.
Oh man,
You know what? Like
He's getting texts.
guys, the Matt Cardona Emmy award-winning T-shirt is now available.
hey,
Pro
TTD.
Wrestling. Wake up, TTD.
Wake up. I'm just wake up,
He's
TTD.
throwing up the MC like the bat signal.
We might need to take a
up.
break so Broski can read some of
Wake
his
up.
texts.
TTD,
Oh,
wake
man.
up.
Oh man. This is great. Sean Manusalmo, shout out the Emmys. Sean Manusalmo is the fucking cool kid in elementary school. I mean, everyone's fucking messaging me.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm more baffled that people are watching the Emmys. I'm like,
Bro, I used to that was like appointment viewing for me.
Really?
The Emmys and the Oscars.
Wow.
And I couldn't even tell you when they are or
viewing.
what they are or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. I haven't watched Oscars in years.
I'm so tired and jet lagged. I couldn't even tell you what's going on right now.
No way.
All right, what about this next figure, which I think is cool? These Funkos. I know I'm all out on Funkos, but these are all kind of great ones, bro.
I don't know.
You want that Braun
a
Strowman?
WCW Piper?
Okay, maybe that's not a great one, but I think it is.
I like the WCW paper.
It's unique.
You got another. First of all, they've done all these people before. Maybe Shotzi, that's her first. Maybe I'm not sure. But there's been a million Hogans. That's fine. A bald Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, the Bruce Chess Cody.
Which has become like iconic.
I really like this WrestleMania 30, all three Austin Rock Hogan.
He's smashing beers, Austin.
Is that what he's doing?
I'm pretty sure.
Is this the one where Hogan says the wrong venue and gets booed?
Yeah, he says the Pontiac Silverdome.
It's certain moments, like, because we were in the business, I was actually like there for that. Where it's like, you don't realize at the time, like, how big it is until you like look back. Where it's like Austin, Rock, Hogan, all the way at one
Right.
time. It's like iconic.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? So
on a much smaller scale, sidebar, I think about that often. Like, while you're in wrestling, you're doing wrestling and things are happening at all times, and you never know like what's going to be the thing that like people, from this show or that pay-per-view that people remember forever. I don't know. It's very
that
interesting.
show, the only thing I remember is that Hogan promo and that Daniel Bryan wins the belt finally, right?
That's the first Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I'm in it, of course. And like, there's so many guys in it, and I'm eliminated so early, it's not even on television.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think 3MB, like, all like triple gorilla press me out, and you don't even catch it on camera.
I got told the week, maybe less than a week before that I wasn't going. And then I got fired like a month later.
Oh no!
Yeah. And it's the first thing, you know what else I remember about this? The first thing ever on the WWE app, right? The network.
Oh, was it?
It's very
sure.
early. You know what? Yes, I think you're right. Because Brian, at that time, I wasn't really getting brought to TV either, and I was thinking like, oh my God, am I not going to be in this? But luckily, I was.
I was like
And-
the opposite. I'm like, I have to be in this. It's a battle royal. Everyone's going to be in it. Nope.
All right, and then last but not least for the news, guys, Major Bendy's pre-orders. We just talked about renders and stuff like that, but this is a big deal for us, guys. Jay and Silent Bob Clerks, our first non-wrestling item. These guys have been awesome about it, posting about it, tweeting
Yeah,
about
man,
it.
that's so
Kevin
cool,
Smith
right?
did the video about it.
Even like Broski just said, his high school buddies hitting him up. My high school buddies were like, okay, this is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Clerks fans, all the Jay and Silent Bob fans, they're diehards. Hopefully they appreciate these Major Bendies. We have a lot of stuff down the line that we're going to work on with them, collaboration, stuff like that. But it's only for 3 weeks, majorbendies.com. And, with us, the pre-order is the order. You could buy Jay, you could buy Silent Bob, just buy the bundle, right? You could buy Jay or Silent Bob in the classic black and white, like the movie Clerks. We don't have the box art yet. We're working on it very, very soon. That will be up. So, you'll know what it will look like in package. And speaking of in package, our next series of wrestling Major Bendies. And notice I didn't say a series number because we're done with the series numbers. Everyone is going to be released now. You know those exclusive cards that everybody loves, the card backs? Every Major Bendy release is going to be on their own unique exclusive card back. So while these next 3 guys are going to be released together, it's not series whatever, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying, Mark?
Sure.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, so let's take a look. We got the Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth.
Wearing my
Marvelous.
wrist tape. Wearing my wrist tape right there.
We were joking that Nick was not sending us this gear in advance. So TTD literally designed it yesterday. Brian had to go get it, take pictures of it on the floor. And then luckily
And then when he was set up and still photo, I was snagging even more.
we finally got it. The Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth, available for 3 weeks. Marvelous Mark Merrill, a guy who should have got he got the Wild Man, but I
Right.
feel like he got screwed in this era.
Totally, yeah.
And Butterbean, who, hey, unless I'm wrong, first Butterbean figure ever? Maybe there's like an odd boxing toy, but I don't think there is.
I don't think there is. You might be right.
So we're super pumped. Butterbean's super cool guy. We met him last year at WrestleCon, so we've been working on this one for a while.
To, and that's where we, touched base with him, and he was really into everything we were all talking about. It was cool.
Yeah, and Mark Merrow is a guy who I go back and forth on Twitter every once in a while, but the only time I ever met him, I was a kid, and he was Johnny B. Bad at LNS Comics. I've never met him as a wrestler. Have you?
Wow.
I've never met Mark Merrow either, and I would love to. And Kinnick went to a Mark Merrow motivational speech to sign him for us. So
did he really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. Holy shit.
Yeah.
If Mark Merrow's at WrestleCon, I definitely want to meet him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's got to be now that he's got a figure coming out.
Well, I saw Sid's going to be at WrestleCon, but I'm like, I don't think he's actually going to show. You know what I'm saying?
It's always 50-50.
Sid, like he definitely still has a Legends deal. Sid, right? You think?
I'm trying to think, when was the last time you had that 2-in-1 ref figure?
Yeah, because I would love a Sid big rubber guy.
Or, yeah, and the black trunks instead of the blue.
Damn.
A big improvement.
No, I'm saying a big rubber guy.
Rubber guy. Oh,
in like singlet.
yeah. For that
And then Major Bendy in the black.
Major Bendy, I was thinking, like
Damn, you're right.
like a 90s
That is a guy.
WWF champion Sid, yeah.
Yeah, Psycho Sid, baby. I'll never forget Survivor Series 96. I'm there with my Shawn Michaels zebra hat. I throw that hat down. I do the Psycho Sid pose. I drop to a knee, put my arms up, and I was a Psycho Sid man for the rest of my life.
You're real.
Hey, by the way, I'm very excited for this Barrow Butterbean. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I was there for that match. That was the D-Generation X pay-per-view in Springfield, Massachusetts.
So yeah, so they actually do wrestle each other, but I didn't realize that until Deep Freedom was getting the reference shots for us.
I forgot about it too, if I'm being honest. Yeah,
it was like a worked brawl for all match.
Yeah, but I don't remember it happening.
What a wild pay-per-view! What is it? So crazy.
Yeah,
and I was 8th row. You can see me the entire show.
Did you have silver hair then?
No, but it was probably
just
starting
the balls.
to go. It was probably starting to go.
Just the balls,
to be
yeah.
totally honest.
Do we have any more news besides ringside news? Oh, well, Deanna Purrazzo. You can get it right now. It's for sale right now. Get it right now. Listen,
man, we're
is
loaded.
The packaging,
MajorBendies.com is loaded.
Yeah. Is the packaging out of date? No, it's timeless. Because like Brian said, greatest knockouts champion of all time. Arguably, we're going to argue that she is. Great friend. Saved us at Live 18 doing the replacement job. Awesome replacement.
The star of Mackenzie Mania.
That's right. Get that. Oh, and look at that with that alley catch coming soon. If you're looking, the alley catch looks a little tall. Don't worry, we're scaling that down. The SDL, the Deanna. It's great. We have Chelsea, Deanna,
got a whole women's division.
Trinity
coming soon.
And then you can wrestle the Sable and the Sunny.
That's right. And the China.
And the China, yeah.
And the China. Anything else, D? I don't even know what this is, D.
I don't even know what this is.
AEW mini-mates. We have Orange Cassidy, John Moxley, Hangman Page, and Adam Cole.
That didn't come out like a while ago.
I don't think. No, the other one had like Britt, I believe. So it must be Series 2. I love what Diamond Select does.
They're very unique.
I love these mini-mates. Really cool. I won't be personally collecting them, but
come with a lot of stuff too.
Guys, Kinnick just texted me about this. The Emmys. Like, thanks, pal. I know.
Well, Kinnick's in one of the chats saying he's getting texts about it. So, like I said, this is a big deal.
Pretty damn cool, man.
TTD, wake up!
Wake up, TTD!
Oh no!
Christ. I'm gonna text him right now.
No, you knew it. Yeah.
What else is that? Anything else?
New shirt.
New shirt. I didn't know that's going to be news, but I'll take it.
TTD's got a little more free time on his hands, so he's making shirts for us.
This was actually my design, I think, or my idea. A little half Broski skull, half Brian skull, and then TTD added his new major. One of the coolest shirts we've done in a while. We haven't really plugged. I was telling this to Chelsea the other day, like about our business model. Like back in the day, like our shirts were like our number one thing. We were selling like hundreds of shirts a month, but now like we have actual figures. You know,
right.
So our fans want to support us by buying our figures, not so much our shirts. But
I also think like Pro Wrestling Tees has become such an established entity. Like if you're a wrestling fan, you know it's there. You know that's where you can search a guy's name and buy anything. You know, I think it's just so well established at this point.
Bully Ray just texted me. They're coming in.
Right back. Why'd you no show Hard to Kill?
Ooh. Anyway, anything else, D? Oh, guys, come on. Let's be, all right. What's news and what's not news here. This is Captain Joe Shoes politicking to get a Major Bendy.
I don't blame him. He's a businessman.
I get it. Listen, Major Bendy of the Year, Captain Joe Shoes. I think he realized the writing was on the wall for his outfit. Like, he can't really do much with it. So now I give him credit. I think he asked TTD, hey, what can I do to repaint? TTD gave him some tips. And now, what do you know? Joe Shoes posing in his house in the new outfit.
I like it. It's time for a gear change. You know what I'm saying?
SD Shoes. I love it.
Shoes is one of the, he's obviously he's grown on me. You know, not that I didn't like Shoes, but I didn't like Shoes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't dislike him. I just didn't like him. But he's grown on me a lot. I love Shoes now. Great part of the family. I'm sure he'll get a repaint eventually, but not right now, pal. All right. Some ringside news time.
Let's do it.
All right. Some ringside news. We got Royal Rumble. Big sale going on right now at Ringside Collectibles. New in stock 2023 AEW Upper Deck Trading Card Blaster Boxes. Retro Tag Team Figure Defender Protective Cases. They fit the Mattel Retro Tag Teams and the Hasbro Tag Team 2-packs. Back in stock, ringside display stands for Mattel figures in clear, black, and white colors. The Usos WWE Ultimate Edition ringside exclusive 2-pack. Some hot figures coming in soon. Oh, these are hot. 3 Faces of Foley, ringside exclusive, with Dude Love, Mankind, and Cactus Jack. AEW Unmatched 8 with Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Penta, and CM Punk. DX Retro Tag Team 2-packs with Triple H, China, and the Outlaws. I need those bad.
Wow.
I need those bad. Brian,
A couple of months.
Brian, are you still being a retro men on card guy?
I am. I don't know why, but I keep doing it. I do a loose set and a min on card set, and I try to get the min on card set signed.
Ooh, do you display those or no?
I don't. I just like tote them and keep them.
I have mine.
Same with I do with the zombie ones too. Same exact thing. Loose and mint and try to sign them. Actually, I'm gonna go to K&S WrestleFest soon and bombard Kevin Sullivan to get my heels and faces signed.
This is gonna be the thread of the show. John Morrison just texted me.
Wow.
All right. Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
Number 10, Ultimate Edition 20, Roman Reigns. Number 9, Elite 102, Rhea Ripley. Number 8, I like this, Road Warriors 2-pack Bell to Bell. Number 7, Cody Rhodes Red Tights, top picks. Number 6, Cody Rhodes Metallic Blue, Elite Top Picks 2023.
Whoa.
Number 5, Grayson Waller, Elite 107. Number 4, Scott Steiner, Elite 105. Number 3, Cody Rhodes, Elite 101. Number 2, Logan Paul, Elite Top Picks 2024. And number 1, the Usos Ultimate Edition 2-pack ringside exclusive.
Oh yeah. All right.
Very, very cool, guys. All right, and up next is Weekly Purchases brought to you by Major Bendies.
All right, guys, if you didn't know, now you're going to know. Matt and I have started our own toy line. Major Bendies are here. Assortments of modern-day superstars and the legends, and we've even expanded with the big rubber guys.
That's right. We have Major Bendies. We have the big rubber guys, just like those LJNs from your childhood. every month we have new Major Bendies, new Big Rubber Guys, and now we have licenses like Jay and Silent Bob. So check out all these figures over on MajorBendies.com. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1,000 Broski. And your figures will be bought. Ha 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 ha! All right, guys. Big week over on Major Bendies.
Massive.
5 figures. Jay and Silent Bob, Butterbean, Mark Merrow, and the wanted man,
He's
Nick
a wanted
Nemeth.
man.
I'm very excited, guys. And in February, Magnum TA and Hacksaw Big Rubber Guys. I'm very, very excited. Every single week, guys, use the hashtag Major Bendies. Post a picture of your Major Bendies or your Big Rubber Guys. If we choose your picture or video, you'll get an exclusive Major Bendies magnet. The winner this week is Awesome Joe Is. He wrote, I was a little slow at work last week, so I rearranged my hashtag Major Bendies, and I made sure I left room for Series 5. Can't wait. I love that. We're not calling them series anymore, but there's room. Actually, no, Series 5 is Heath and stuff, right?
5 and 6 are already done, pal.
Oh, 5 and 6 are done.
Yeah.
Love it. Those the last series will be Series 6, and then they're all standalones. But pretty damn cool, man.
All right, we got to get into it. Weekly purchases.
Let's go.
I have not touched this. Got home today. I knew it was here. I'm beyond excited to share the sample version of the ringside exclusive acclaimed 3-pack.
And they're just allowing you to open that, huh?
I opened it. I listen. I don't collect AEW figures. I don't collect current guys, but I will say these really, really impressed me. The packaging is great. If you're a mint in-box collector,
I mean, this here Velcro
the
snaps.
boom box.
It's a boom box that unfolds.
Like, how awesome would that look signed
All
in like
three
pink paint
signed.
pen?
The 3 of these guys are already cleaning up at every signing they go to.
Yeah.
Now this is just going to be ridiculous.
Can I tell you a funny story here about that box too? Way back in the day, I mean, the Acclaimed are just, for the lack of a better term, jobbers on TV, right? They wrestle 2-minute matches where they lose.
That's
TV.
how they got over, by the way, because they became entertaining and endearing.
Exactly. But I remember Anthony Bowen saying to me, going like, when we have our figures, I would really hope that they come in a special boombox package. And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, right. No fucking way, pal. But just like I'm like, nobody has special boxes. What are we talking about?
Well, that's how
it's
over they are.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So fucking amazing.
God.
Amazing.
All right, well, I'm going to use my brand new Let 'Em Breathe box cutter.
That's right. Man, so I took these out, and I will say, they're just awesome. Now, listen, I'm not D-Freedom over here. I don't, if their, knee pad is the wrong color or they're missing a logo, I don't know. But just what I have in hand, and let's trust the process that this is 100% accurate detail-wise, I really, really enjoy these figures. Do I have some critiques? Sure, but I love the soft goods. If you can check this out here, the soft goods jersey.
So good.
This is one thing, even I don't, has the Velcro on the back where the platinum kind of gets messed up. But that's
Playing them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, I know.
I feel like, because, am I wrong? Do AEW arms pop off or no?
No, just the wrists.
Because I was about to say, I feel like this could have come off easily without the Velcro.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. Well, I love
listen.
that Billy Gunn's pretty big.
Billy Gunn is tall. I love Billy
Big
Gunn has
motherfucker.
all his tattoos. I
That's
love
another thing. I'm like, oh my God, all these random arm tattoos that I didn't even realize he
He's
had.
got the neck tattoos, the hat. I love the mold of the pants. You can kind of see his socks a little bit.
Yeah.
He's taller than everybody.
Probably should have had a little better tan, though, I think.
I think he could have been a little tanner for sure. The Bowens is great. I love these alternate heads with the tongue out. Those are the ones
Spitting
I
image,
kept
yeah.
on for sure.
Wow, man. Spot on with Bowens.
Also, the Bowens, what I really was impressed with, if you look at the back of Bowens kick pads, all the ties are actually molded. They could have easily just painted that.
Wow.
It's molded on right there.
Oh, wow. It looks, I'll say at first glance, it looks.
Nah, just run your fingers over it. It's molded.
Who do you think the hat goes to, Billy?
No, there's two hats.
Who does that go to?
I put one hat on Max,
Max always wears, Max.
and then I put the other hat on Billy. They're different hats.
Oh, yeah, the backwards hat.
I put the
Bowens
plain,
does not wear a hat usually.
Yeah, I'll say Bowens doesn't wear a hat.
Gotta be.
I was looking up reference pics. I put the hat, the black hat backwards on Billy,
That looks right.
and then the other hat I put it on Caster with the headphones, the chain, the mics.
And just so people know, they all have C grips and scissor hands.
Yeah.
Well,
For
who
every-
the
for
hell
every
is
hand.
going to have C grips?
Well, I mean, sometimes, fig fed or photography, you might need it.
Sure.
Damn, Bowens is phenomenal.
Right?
I like
Holy
him.
cow.
I love them all, to be honest.
Did you wrestle Bowens a lot back in the Wrestle Bro days? Probably.
Yeah, I have. Well, I mean, for those that don't know, I trained Max Caster. He's a day one Creative Pro guy. Literally signed up 10 years ago at Creative Pro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, March Creative Pro will be 10. Caster was a day one person, and Bowens was already training, and I knew him, and I asked him to come and do a practice match for all the potential signups. So on Max's first day, Bowens wrestled a practice match to conclude the opening of the school,
Wow.
which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And now we're here, and I'm holding their figures. So couldn't be more proud, more excited, and man, Ringside and Jazzwares crushed this.
This is a perfect ringside exclusive.
I know we say it a lot in here, as a joke. This is a legit premium item.
Oh yeah.
What else could you have asked for? It's
And
unbelievable.
I think the best part is that these are the first release of the Acclaimed.
That too. We know they are coming soon in singles form. So
Right.
but if you gotta
And Billy's
get
in
him now.
that set too, right? So there's going to be two Billys,
But I
two
think
Maxes.
he's the chase.
I think he's the
you're better
chase.
off just getting his 3-pack.
I'm trying to think if I need to get two of them, one to keep in box or.
1,000,000%, because Max is in this. I'm gonna get one minty mint to keep forever.
Oh, you're gonna need a bunch. You gotta get them signed too.
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't know about his singles. I'll make him sign for me to hang
Yeah.
up. I don't think I'll do it with this because it's got Billy Gunn in it, and so you know what I mean.
Yeah, I might just keep that. You're right. I might just keep that. Yeah, you're right. I might do the exact same thing.
So amazing set though. Holy cow! Just the fact that they have two different head scans with the tongues out and the scissor deal, it's amazing.
Listen, like I said, I'm not an AEW collector. I'm not a current day collector, but I opened these up. I let these breathe, and I was so impressed. If I was a collector, I'd certainly get these. Great job by Jazzwares. Great job by Ringside. This is a perfect Ringside exclusive. The unique box. They just nailed it, in my opinion.
Man, this is too fun to play with. There's so much stuff.
Right?
going
I was
on.
having fun opening them up, letting them breathe.
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty damn cool, man. So, and I don't know, look, I know who Bowens is. I know who Caster is. But I'm happy for them because I knew them before they made it. Was I their trainer? Absolutely not. So I have no connection like Brian does. But, I know that Max wrote the Incarnation of Domination song,
Max comes out and freestyles on Live 3, and nobody in the room knew who he was.
right. It's pretty wild.
And now he's got a ringside exclusive.
Unbelievable. I absolutely love that. You got to scissor him. Other things I got from Ringside, I didn't get them last week, so I got them this week, was the Bell to Bell LOD.
Me too.
I dig these figures. I dig them. I love the shoulder pads. What I like about the shoulder pads is they're like a soft material, so you can get them off the figures pretty damn easily. Are the heads a little cartoony? But I think all the bell-to-bells, even our ringside figures,
I think
that's what we're looking for here.
That's the style. Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah,
that.
it's the style. I dig these figures. I don't know what's in store. Is there going to be a Series 2? There's Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers, the Matt, the Nick Gage. You can use them with your Matt, Brian, Smart Mark. I think they're great figures. I do think if they're going to do next series, let's go, because with all these new toy lines, momentum is
Yeah, I do think it's in the
king.
same boat of that, right? Yeah, like at least let everyone be aware that more's coming, right?
right. I think so. There's also a Danhausen. So I think these are great. They're fun. They're affordable.
These
And
sunglasses are stuck to his head.
I believe they're molded on or glued on.
They're like glued on or stuck in, yeah.
That is
That's
interesting.
that's Scott Steiner. But
Okay.
I dig them. I think they're cool.
All right, moment of truth, guys. I was very excited for this.
Uh-oh.
Can you put?
Oh my God, this is all you wanted to do, huh?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, look at him.
That's what your hair would look
Mark
like if
Sterling.
you threw it out. That's what your hair would look like if you threw it out.
Oh yeah, with the
Long-haired
chain.
Mark Sterling. That's beautiful.
Oh man, I'm
Now
so
I want you to
excited.
grow your hair out.
That's wild.
Yeah, I got the whole set as well. These are really fun.
Very, very cool.
Brian did a elegant review last week, and there's a full
Deep
unboxing.
Unboxing, yeah.
So another thing I got, guys, this is a great time to be an adult collector because Target right now is really, all those new legends are out. So let me just say, last week I talked about the Andre, and I unboxed the Hogan in the white singlet. I really dig it. It's just that classic heel with classy Freddie Blassie Hogan, very toyetic. He's tall. He's got
I
the
got
nice
him as
tan.
well. I'm not going to waste time unboxing him since you got him ready to go.
The
But
cape, the cape should be a darker purple and not so much like a pinkish purple. But that's real nitpicky stuff over there. I love it. I was kind of on the fence, like, do I need a Hogan like this? And once I had it in hand, I'm like, I
it's so
absolutely
different.
do.
It's representing such a different time.
Yes.
And I'm going to keep it. And, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to interrupt this. This is Smart Mark Sterling with the LED pads.
I also got Sheiky Baby, the Iron Sheik. I was on the fence. Do I need to keep this? I asked Mattel. I said, is there any historical significance behind this? Right? Like, convince me to keep this. Because I already have the other Sheik of the trunks that I have is that GameStop Retro. What was it? Retro Fest? With the clubs.
That's like my favorite one with the clubs.
I know, but this one, he wore this gear when he lost the title to Hogan.
Right.
So I feel like this starts Hulkamania.
The people that have been posing him with the belt,
Yeah.
that makes me a little itchy, but I'm like, I'm going to pass. I'm going to hold strong.
I saw that. I appreciate that too, but I'm not a fix-up guy. I can't add accessories.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what am I going to do? Yeah.
But I put the number one finger up. I really like it. But my favorite out of the whole set is the mouth of the South.
Just came
Jimmy
in the
Hart.
mail. Yeah, my Jimmy Hart. And it's officially a WCW one because the back of his jacket proves that.
If you really look, it says WCW on the front. If you look carefully on his chest piece.
I see it.
But this is a figure I didn't know. I thought at first it was a Mega Maniacs. Then I was kind of bummed out it was a WCW. But now that I have it, I love it.
Does this
I love
mean you're ready to forgive Jimmy Hart for the Christmas of '95 fiasco?
It wasn't really Jimmy's fault. It was more my parents' fault for not getting me 1, 2, 3 Kid. But with the Hulk on the back, this is great to go with that other Target Legends Hogan.
Yeah.
I
the one that
absolutely
just
love
came,
it.
right?
Yeah, so really, really cool. I really dig it. And then I got, Brian, are you going to get this? The Ultimate SummerSlam? Oh, you did get it.
Bro, the tan on this thing. Epic.
Epic.
Love a good tan on a figure.
This is a
Dude,
Matt Cardona
bro,
tan right
Matt,
here.
I mean, Mark, I don't know if your color blindness is going to let you appreciate this. This is like insane tan.
I absolutely dig it. Brian, I wasn't sure if you were going to get it.
I got it. I think it's amazing.
It's really cool. I was at SummerSlam 91, so I needed it anyway. I'm a huge Warrior fan, so I needed it anyway. But it's cool because you can use that. We talked about Sid earlier. That 2-in-1 Sid, where he's referee Sid. That's from this match.
Right.
So I'm sure you can make some sort of concoction of all those Hogans to make a Hogan that goes with
This
this.
is his last match before he gets fired, right?
Yeah, I heard there's a variant that comes with a briefcase full of cash.
Oh, we're sick.
But
Going out the back door.
yeah, I absolutely love it. I really love this.
The alternate scan with the scream is way better too.
That's the one I put on.
Yeah.
That's the one I put on.
Damn, this thing is wild.
Really
I did
cool.
notice somebody say like, Ultimates aren't really coming with as much stuff as they used to, but this figure I can just tell, like the deco hits, the soft
Right.
goods jacket, like I can see where the cost went.
Well,
you know?
he's got the tassels,
Yeah.
really cool stuff. There's deco hits everywhere,
Not exactly a mystery there, you know.
and who knows how much they spent on this tan. We don't know that.
A lot of trips to Beach Bum.
The last thing I got from Target is I got the Hulk Hogan 3-pack.
Oh,
I
wow.
got it, bro.
Mine's-
Unbelievable.
Mine's on pre-order and just says like delayed, so I have no idea.
So the first one, which was a head scratcher to me, is Hogan with blue trunks, red knee pads, a Hulkamania shirt. I do love that they have an alternate Hulkamania and Hulk Steel Rule shirt. So if you want to do like the rip ones, you can like rip them, but they also have them where they're solid shirts,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. Like, this is how I kind of wanted that Max Caster to be. There's no Velcro on it anywhere.
Yep.
He's wearing the headband, like biting the headband, which is a
Which I
unique
think
head.
is cool. Yeah, I do think that's cool.
So I'm gonna keep this. I was asking La Puma, what's the take a shot? The historical significance behind this. This is when he teamed with Mean Gene Okerlund, and
Yeah,
Mean
that-
Gene's. I feel like they're gonna make a Mean Gene in that gear eventually, so I gotta keep it for that.
Nah,
I gotta keep it
Not enough
for
meat in the
that.
bone for me.
Oh,
on
you
that.
got to keep that 100%.
Also, the Hollywood Hogan, the tan is on point here. It's absolutely great. This is, correct me if I'm wrong, the first elite WCW Hollywood Hogan.
Oh, because we decided that Ultimate is a WWE return.
Well, no, the Ultimate is an Ultimate. I'm saying the first elite.
Oh.
But the other elite is the WrestleMania one.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely keeping this. Also because this shirt is iconic to me.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a tough decision for me.
And I'm going to keep them both. And it has the NWO cut, that classic NWO, Toy Biz style cut.
Yeah.
Shit.
Really, really good. I do think he's not jacked enough, but they got the tan right, so beggars can't be choosers. And then last but not least,
This is the one I want.
this was my number one.
The 2002.
Hulk still rules. Unbelievable. He's got the Hollywood belt, the tassels, the Hulk still rules shirt, the Hulk still rules bandana. This is my Hogan. This is like when he came back,
I
this
just think
run.
You and I are very sentimental to this run because we got to meet him. And
We have a whole documentary on YouTube about this run. Check it out, guys.
Jay George filmed it in slow-mo, but no big
He
deal.
did. I absolutely love this Hogan. Again, they have the shirt where it's just one piece, and then there's the interchangeable one where it has the rip down, so you could pull it like you're ripping it off.
Yeah.
So I do like it that it gave you options. So I love it, and we know there's more Hogans coming this year.
I'm Hogan'd out, guys.
I myself am Hogan'd out too, and I'm a Hogan guy.
I know.
But we got that Japan one coming. My gut says we're gonna get.
It's cool and different.
Yeah, I do. I agree. My gut says we're going to get a Thunder Lips, Rocky Balboa, Comic-Con 2-pack. No confirmation on that.
I don't hate that idea, but man.
Yeah. So.
I got a little breaking news here, boys.
Uh-oh. Who texts Broski now about the
Now,
Emmys?
I can confirm that you can put the pads on the Smart Mark Sterling with the chain link helmet.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
You're gonna crash Ringside's website, dude. Cut it out.
Guys,
Cut it
make
out.
your Smart Mark Sterling look really cool. I'll have some of these available soon. So there you go.
Wow, I'm realizing that this Billy Gunn has finger tats, and they're on both the interchangeable
It's really,
hands.
really good.
Oh my God.
It's really good. I got my sewer, my turtle sewer.
Oh yeah, did you open it?
No, I did not. That's going right to the store. I have no real estate for it right now.
I feel you.
But I totally forgot I ordered the accessory set.
Yep.
Because this is the only way to get the TV for the right.
Correct.
So I really bought this for a fucking TV, huh?
There's some good pieces in there. There's
Yeah?
actually like that robot. See the robot in the bottom?
Yeah.
He's like, I would consider him a character because like there's a whole episode about Donatello making that thing.
No memory of that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an action figure. You kind of get a secret. But a couple of the things are like real, I don't know, deep cuts like that painting that the Rat King is holding. That's like
I appreciate that though.
I love it. And the way I set up the whole thing is, I put these little Easter eggs all over the place so that, they're there. The little
like
in the tiny little turtles, the baby turtles, are cool. But I kind of like hid them in the thing. I didn't really use them.
Yeah, so I basically bought that for a fucking TV.
The TV is phenomenal.
When it's all set up, it's going to look nice. Have you
TV's
decided
like
what
one
you're
of the most iconic things in their room? So
Are you going to do 2 sewers or 1?
I think I have another one coming, but we know that they're going to come out with a different version. They're going to come out with like the kitchen. Right. So like, if I don't have this other one coming, I'm going to wait until there's another thing.
Got it. So I got this micro brawler of Tyler Breeze of gorgeous Tyler Breeze.
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker shipped it to me in a fucking bubble mailer.
Oh man.
A bubble mailer.
How you gotta really hold these guys' hands, huh?
I legit Amazoned and sent him what he needed to buy to ship these out. He sent it to me in a fucking bubble mailer. Not to his credit, it was pink, so it was on brand. But still,
he's probably gonna get so much like angry feedback on that.
And I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. I got Sean Spears the other week. I don't know if I mentioned it last week.
I think last
so
week you did.
The 2 flat backs trainers. Got him right here.
Flat packaging too.
That's right. And speaking of Pro Wrestling Tees, I think it's time we spoil the crate. What do you think?
Sure. I mean
I haven't got it yet.
Did you order it?
No.
How about this, Mark? I'll send you one. I'll send you one of mine out of my collection, and then you could do your opening next week.
Yeah, but don't they send me them usually? Ryan sent me the last one. You sent me it?
I don't know,
but
I'm pretty sure Ryan sent it to me.
Should we wait till next week? I'll send you one tomorrow, and then you can do it next week.
I'd rather have Mark do it. Yeah, it'd be more fun.
Okay, we'll do that. The last thing I got was a PSA 10. Ooh, yeah. Macho King Randy Savage. The card has no value. It's just a card I love. Iconic
cool.
photo I love from WrestleMania 6. I love this outfit from Macho Man. Gem Mint is a classic WWF history of WrestleMania. I grew up on these cards. These are my first WWF cards. So they have a sentimental place in my heart. In their royal splendor, the Macho King and Sensational Queen seem confident going to the WrestleMania 6 matchup.
Well, I too got some PSA slabs back.
What did you get back?
2 very rare professional wrestling rookie cards.
Oh, let's hear about it.
I picked these up. I sent them to Papa Bear Paul, Filth Bomb Wrestling. He sent them PSA for me, and we got back the Gladiator FMW.
Wow.
Gem Mint 10 Mike Awesome.
Whoa.
Rookie card. Very low pop on that. And now, folks, Mackenzie, Madison, college is taken care of because I now own a Gem Mint 10 Mark Long Sterling rookie card.
Holy shit.
Pop 2. There's only 2 of these in the world.
there's another
Pop
one.
2.
I got one. I'm shocked. I was
Is
shocked.
Paul the other one who has it?
No, I know. I don't know.
Wow, that is
Shocked.
cool.
But now I got it, baby.
Damn.
You needed that, pal.
Yeah.
Very
Value
cool.
on that rookie card. I'm mentally saying that second card is my rookie card. That's what I'm just lying. I'm lying to myself and saying that. Speaking of that, by the way, I did get a couple more of those this week from our good friend and lawyer, Michael Dawkins, who sent them to me, guys, and forgot to put postage on it. So I had to go to the mail. I had to go to the post office and pay for the postage.
That's kind of wild, actually.
And then I thought, wait, did he do this on purpose so he doesn't have to pay for postage? And then
Genius.
I found out he didn't. He just forgot.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Very cool. Any
So,
other
anyways, that's what you
purchases?
can do, guys. If you don't want to pay for postage, you're sending somebody something. Just
I didn't even think that would happen. I'm surprised it didn't go back to him.
right. Yeah, I don't know.
Or you could do, you could put, like, if I want to send it to Mark, put Mark as like the sender, send it, you know what I'm saying? And then like no postage, it'll get sent back to Mark, the sender.
Yeah, you just put both addresses as
Yeah.
Mark. Yeah.
Professional wrestler Matt Cardona arrested for mail fraud.
Yeah, I
today.
say evil. Allegedly.
Trust
Emmy
me.
award-winning
Maybe that
professional
would work.
wrestler.
You should see how much money I spent on fucking pirate ship, baby. You should
Oh my
see.
God, I
It's
know, right?
wild. Anything else, guys?
That's it.
Oh, just scissor me, daddy.
All right. And up next is the Major Mark purchases of the week. All right, Mark. I love this segment. What do we got here?
All right, we know Broski's gonna be catching up on his Emmy texts here. Okay, here we go.
Missed call from Bully.
Brian, I brought this up because you are heartless. Chris Sullivan says it was an extreme week for me. I picked up an ECW press booklet from Brian Myers Whatnot, signed by RVD, Todd Gordon, Fonzie, Sabu, Jerry Lynn, Shane Douglas, Taz, and Cactus Jack. Then I got a signed Balls Mahoney ECW Throwzone figure. Also got a WCW Raven style Major Bendy, not in photo.
Okay. Well, guys,
Yeah, you said
most people know this, but I guess I'll have to reiterate here. My Whatnot is a very calculated, fun. I put a lot of care and effort into my items. That is a extra one. I kept
Aha! Okay, all right.
mine, and actually mine, I've added autographs to that. It's to the brim, like we can't even put another autograph on it. So
Oh, okay.
that
cool.
was just an extra one. Trying
Nice.
to provide value and fun to my customers on Whatnot every Monday night.
Hell yeah. All right, here we
Whoa.
go. Jamie.
What?
I'm sorry. Matt Gilreath says WrestleMania 34 is the only Mania I've attended, so I have a collection of merch and figures from the event. I've been looking for a ringside chair for a while now and finally found one for a decent price in another Facebook group. The seller asked if I was interested in any other Mania 34 items, and I couldn't resist grabbing this New Day Street banner. Not sure what I'll do with it, but it seemed like an opportunity I can
signed.
pass up. Yeah, definitely. Now I've got 2 centerpiece items for my collection.
I landed today in JFK, and I'm still just disheveled. I'm so tired. I grab my bags, and I have no idea how I saw this, but like the dudes that hold the signs for people,
Yes.
car service. I just look up and I see Etor Ewan.
What?
So I text and say, "Where are you headed, pal?"
Uh-oh.
So I got to catch up with Big E on
Are
a
you-
whim. I
you
didn't
saw him?
didn't wait and creep him out. I just landed. I wasn't gonna. But pretty funny.
You should have. It should have been you holding the sign.
Yeah, I should just get rid of the guy and hold it.
All right, this is really unique.
It's gonna be like, God damn, how much are they paying you at TNA?
So here we go. Jamie Willis says, bought this Hasbro ring converted into a clock for the wall
The what?
in my toy room. Not sure why I needed it, but it sure made me go from 6 to midnight when it
Oh
arrived.
my God.
That is, I literally was like, what is that? That's unbelievable.
So I think this is neat. So obviously, this is not an actual thing, but I think if you dress this up a little bit, if you actually maybe put numbers on it, like in WWE font
Or
or
even
something.
you just do the 4 main
Yeah.
ones, right?
Yeah, I think that there's a way to make this even cooler, but I really love this idea, and you could do it with other rings too.
Yeah, same.
I would put the posts and the ropes on there. Go all the way.
I 100%
too.
agree.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason that they can't be there. So
Yeah.
I
so it's
think
a working
this-
clock?
Yeah, I
Clearly.
think this is
I mean-
a very unique idea, and I would I'd be interested to see
Where
if
you
could dress
assume
it.
all the mechanics are underneath, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's
Okay.
this?
Do you see something right now? Okay, here we go.
Yep.
All right. I thought this was neat. Jake Wyatt, our good pal there in the MWO, said, finally finished my People I've Worked With collection on MWO. Rules are as follows. Must have a complete MWO episode, no collabs or run-ins. Must have a major bendy, and must be signed in white paint pen. I
like
only
the
needed
white.
2 more to complete the set. TTD brought me his and signed it for me at Live 18, and I was able to work a side deal out with Matt for a signed Chelsea shell. And Kurt Kilberg made me a deal for this Chelsea bendy. Can't wait to get these hung up next week in my new house and then get some major guests on so the collection can continue to grow. Pretty cool.
I dig that. I love
Pop for the side deal with Matt.
Well, he needed it. How else was he going to get it?
I don't know. Just pop it.
It's pretty cool. Joe Sullivan said, I had no idea this existed until I went to my local comic shop. When I walked in, I saw the Raiders of the Lost Ark map room adventure, not playset. I knew I needed this, and the coolest part is the indie fig is jumbo, so the Ark room can be more detailed. Can't wait to set it up when I get my indie display going.
I'd love to see this setup. I don't know what this is. This must have been from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
I love it.
This is funny.
Okay, let's hear it.
Dan Brickwall Souza says, I picked up the Cardona's Wedding Brawlers at Nick's Comic Shop in Danvers, Mass. I always wanted these to go with my GCW wedding collection. These are going to look great with Matt's boots, what's left of Chelsea's dress, and Allie Catch's dress.
Whoa.
So the thing about it is he got this with that signed like whatever, so it must have came from you. But it was in a comic shop. So somebody sold their collection to Nick's, which, by the way, Nick's in Danvers, phenomenal. One of the best stores in Massachusetts.
Never been.
Top Shelf Troy Nelson, and they actually did talk to us about coming in at one point. Top Shelf Troy Nelson and Max Smashmaster love that store. They do really good at buying collections and buying your stuff for reasonable prices. But somebody must have sold their collection or something, because that's a random thing to have in a store. Here we go. He's in the chat. Chris Grocock. Since I got the chance to be on stage at Live 18, I wanted something unique to mark the occasion. So when Broski put this event-worn jacket up on Whatnot, I was in. Thanks again, guys, for letting me be part of the show in Orlando.
I really can't wait to watch that back. And like you said, Mark, like HD, better than HD. It wasn't streaming. Every time we've streamed, it's never quite perfect. The sound's off. Something's off.
It's a hard thing to pull off at our level.
Well, it depends on the building. The last year's tin roof was perfect, but not the video. The audio was great.
Right.
But yeah, so this
we're
one's
very
going to be
excited.
pretty great.
Yes.
All right, last one here. Matt's
What is
best
that?
friend, Hardy Heft. Unreleased Matt Hardy Maximum Aggression Series 5.
Whoa, that's a big boy grab.
Found this on the Bay, was skeptical at first via pictures, but took a chance, put Matt next to a Triple H figure for size comparison.
That's a line that I wish took off more than it did. I think there's only 3 waves, but they were and that's actually something I wish that obviously Matt and I had, because it's such a cool, unique item.
There's a bunch of weird, Elijah Burke's in that.
Which he must have brown nosed the fuck out of somebody from Jack's, because he got
Good for him.
In a year and a half's time, he got a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Good for him.
Hey guys, everybody smile. Cool. You got a little claim picture.
Oh, there you go.
All right, that's it. What do we got next?
All right, guys. Up next is our brand new segment. You guys ready?
Oh, what's the name?
Snubbed Superstars. All right, guys, we're trying something new for 2024, and we asked the major marks what to name it. Every single week, a major mark will pick a toy line, whether it be Hasbro or it could be very specific like Jack's R3. And we will go through and name some of the top picks that got snubbed, hence the name Snub Superstars. And that name was suggested by @Breaks and Bros on X, and they'll be getting a nice little prize. So thank you for the suggestion.
Breaks and Bros, great supporter of the Smart Mark Sterling Twitch. Now, the other cool thing about this segment is that if you are Hard Foundation and up on the Patreon, you can suggest which line. So last week, Michael Mayberry suggested to do the BCAs. Now, we did talk about this a little bit in the episode. We have a full episode on the beginning of the BCAs, but now we're talking about the entire line. Right?
Yeah. Now,
so who did they miss?
A couple of things, guys. First of all, we're not going to list everyone they named. It's only our tops or favorites. So please leave in the comments who you think they should have, missed or think they should have included. But I think for this segment, it's better if you get more specific, like not a 5-year gap, like Hasbro. If you say R3 or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That would be a lot more detailed of an answer.
Detailed.
Right?
Like original San Francisco Toy Makers, ECW or something, or WCW. But Bone Crunchers was the one. So listen, there were so many guys that they nailed, but there's a couple big ones they missed. So right off the bat, I would say one of the ones I was hoping for during that era, this is pre-internet, I kind of wanted like a Bible Jake the Snake Roberts. I feel like he could have.
Yeah, I could have definitely made that happen.
Like a God-loving Jake the Snake Roberts. Big, fat Jake the Snake.
I wish it would have been possible to get a Dean Douglas, like in that first one or two.
You're just saying that now because you're Mark for Shane. There's no way as a kid you wanted Dean Douglas in Series 1.
He was a
Series 1?
Not Series 1. 2. It could have been in Series 2.
96?
He was out of there.
But they're planning
gone.
on. I'm saying if he hung around, he could have done it. He could have done it.
I think you're looking through that with Mark eyes, Brian.
He got a shove for the time he was there. I know it's like a weird.
Won the belt.
Yeah.
He's the only guy who had the IC title less than me.
Is that a fact?
Probably not.
I think that is a fact, huh?
Who else would?
I guess when I first heard this question, my answer, because I'm thinking back to my Fig Fed and using that Phineas Godwin as Midian used to drive me insane. I think a true Midian, which in my mind, I would always picture it as just a fucking road dog figure with a new head.
Right.
All you had to do. It could have been
That's
so easy to do. I always imagined it as a kid and seemed like such an easy thing to get done, and we never got it done.
To that point, I would add
There's
the
no
Acolytes.
Midian. There's no Midian figure
Ever. At all.
Holy cow.
I would have to say Farouk and Bradshaw as the Acolytes with the paint on their chests. There were rumors to be a Ministry 4-pack that would have included Midian, and the Acolytes actually have the Bradshaw unreleased head. So they got far enough along, but that's one for sure.
I'm going to give you another one, and I think people agree with me, and I understand legally why maybe it was a little bit of a tough thing to pull off. Golga.
I agree 100%. I think just don't put the South Park shirt on him.
Yeah, I get it. But like, you have to come up with something, but yeah.
What about Jim the Anvil Neidhart?
Yeah, that right. Yeah, like how'd that never get done that whole time?
I think there's something where he didn't have a contract. It was like a handshake deal or something weird like that. I would have also liked like Rick Rude manager.
Which you think would be pretty easy. But also that run was very short too.
Oh my God, so short.
Yeah.
I mean, but look at the run of the Executioner. He's in a fucking
I know.
Buried Alive 4-pack.
It's only like man, we're at Nerd Bar this weekend. Of course, Johnny has a mint condition Bone Cruncher Executioner in that claw thing.
Yeah.
$20 a pop. I had a good buzz. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I missed and got some Star Wars toy that I gave to Mark Bitters to give to his kid. Yeah.
Chris DiGiovanni has a good one. Scott Too Hot Taylor, I agree, would have been great.
Great call, because same thing. I remember having my Fig Fed thinking like, you literally have the body. Brian Christopher's body, reuse it, give us his head. Yeah.
Patterson Briscoe, I would have loved.
Could have easily been done too in the manager's line.
Yes,
was,
absolutely.
Thriving.
Yeah. There's a bunch of guys that could have missed, could have,
to be fair, they really did a pretty great job.
And let's give Figure Collections a shout out, because they made the Blue Meanie and Gilbert, who are two guys who I think should have been made as well. Mm-hmm. So Jackson, great. But and listen, who do you think should have been in the line? Leave in the comments below. Of course, we didn't name every single guy. And yes, they're.
No way. What is happening?
Hold on. Did you just have is that the Rock's Hollywood
Yeah,
intro?
how much of an intro is that?
That was epic, Brody. That was awesome. I don't know, what was that video? I don't know.
I'm playing in my headphones right now.
I'm at the
He's
airport
at the
right now,
airport, guys. He's stuck at the
still
airport.
there.
Oh, he's still
Oh.
In Orlando. He never made it home.
Oh, he lives there now.
He's still there, Broski.
I thought my printer was going off.
There is people talking in the background. It's really loud. Who did they miss there, D? Who did they miss?
I want my dick to go. Where's my dick to go?
I thought about it, but man, because then you got to go do all of them.
Yeah, and
I'm not saying there aren't guys that we didn't list. We could say the fucking other Truth Commission guy. You know?
Yeah, true. That's
Recon.
Yeah.
Tiger Alley Singh.
Tiger Alley Singh, big one. That's a big one. I'll add that to the
Big?
Chainsaw Charlie.
Okay, Chainsaw Charlie's big.
That is huge. That's
He
the one.
even got the mini guy.
Which they had to have. It looks like a bone crusher, so they had to have had some kind of plans in some degree.
Gilbert.
Yeah, I said
covered.
Yeah. Aldo Montoya.
No.
Jesse James.
Nah.
Spark Plug Holly.
No.
Nah.
Norman Sparky Plug.
No. That's more like
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Yeah, Scott Taylor.
Yeah.
That's
This, I don't know if this is the best segment we've ever done or the worst with DC. Like, I don't know how I feel about it yet.
We're gonna find out.
I appreciate the effort, and the I don't even know what word I'm looking for, but I appreciate it.
And I hope you get home because there's just always a line at that Starbucks in that Orlando.
Hey, if you want me to I can
airport.
call
It's
my
terrible.
friends at the Delta Lounge, maybe I'll get you a meal. All right, buddy?
yeah. They keep getting canceled. Yeah.
Chris DiGiovanni says Mean Street Posse and Bart Gunn. which I
Yeah.
agree
Joey
with.
Abs. I want my Joey Abs. Pete Gas.
And Billy Peck says Paul Walter Hauser calls that out during the Emmy expectant speech. Thank you. We know Billy Peck.
Yeah, trust me, we know.
He says sorry if mentioned coming in late. It's all good.
We were well aware.
But yeah, it's a fun little segment. And every week, give us something cool, give us something different, and we can keep this going because there's a lot of figure lines out
Good
there.
start. Good start.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks,
start.
D. Hey,
Thanks,
good luck,
D.
pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you get home soon, pal.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Well, I can't wait to hear the feedback to that in the Facebook group.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That was epic.
That might be top 10 moments of the pod. I'm not saying it was a good moment or a bad moment, but top 10 on one of those lists.
It's just top 10. Pick your
Oh
list.
boy. And up next is the Q&A brought to you by Blue Chew.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, if you're feeling your age more than you used to, especially in the bedroom, it's time to snap out of it. Blue Chew is what you need to perform where it's most important and perform in a major way.
Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of ED. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all done online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. Blue Chew's sildenafil and tadalafil tablets are chewable. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than the pharmacy.
So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we've got a special deal for our major marks. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code MAJOR at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code MAJOR to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. I mean, this is a big week. Chelsea Green on Monday Night Raw. Me getting called out at the Emmys. I don't even need Blue Chew because I'm so boned up, but I'm going to take some. I'm going to take some anyway because she gets home and say, babe, do you know that not only am I the indie god, but I am the Emmy god? And I'm going to.
Man.
Somebody in the chat already said that, so
That's why I took it right from you, pal.
yeah.
But yeah, every week use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we read your question on air, we will send you a prize. And this week will be an exclusive Blue Chew magnet. Let's go.
My question, DJ at Not Today Jackass.
Okay.
DJ at Not Today. He says, of all the newest free agents on the market, who would you like to see join the Major Bendy's line in the near future? I just want to say my good pal, we made up after a little beef we had, my good pal Top Dollar. Let's bring Top Dollar to the Major Bendy's line.
Top Dollar wasn't hard to kill. And
Top Dollar showing up everywhere.
Joe
Showing up
Henry
in
roasted him a little
GCW.
bit, but pretty cool. I never met him till this weekend, so I'm not against that. And you know what? He's a big dude. I didn't realize how big he was. That'd be a cool looking Major Bendy. I'll tell you that.
Shoot
because
NFL player.
He'll be bigger, yeah.
I would say that, Top Dollar, I don't really like him personally or professionally, but I do respect the fact that he would probably tweet about a lot, put in his little rap videos, and would do something with it. Like
He'd bring
if
it
we
on a
made one-
yacht or some shit.
like we had to beg Nemeth to post about his, and you'll probably get the one and done. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably get the one and done.
True.
But listen, if anybody wants one, like if Ali said, hey, can we do Major Bendy? I'd say, sure, we can work something out. But like,
let's talk.
he's just not on my list. Like, I'd personally rather do Butterbean than, Top Dollar or Ali. Because I want, like, the guys we missed.
Yeah.
But
But
if they wanted to do something.
I enjoy both. I would.
I
say,
enjoy
for sure.
both.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Now, I don't know. Like, is Ash by Elegance? Are we able to make her? I like adding the females to the line.
It's a discussion we can have this weekend in Orlando.
Yeah. So
That's
listen,
pretty cool.
there's no hard nose.
Except
we
for a Joe Shoes repaint.
that's not a hard no. That's like we need some more relevance besides him doing it in his living room to get a repaint. That's all I'm saying.
I do
No,
agree.
I
I
100%
do agree. With
That's
that
all I'm
statement,
saying. That's all I'm saying. So
right.
my
Remember that
question-
time Joe Shoes took a picture in his living room? Well, now you can encapsulate it forever when you own the brand new Major Bendy. Oh, maybe we should do it.
And especially because Joe Shoes was Bendy of the Year, such an iconic figure.
Yeah, you got to let it rest.
I can't believe I just said iconic and Joe Shoes in the same sentence, but
We call it cash grab of the year. The Joe Shoes.
this
Bendy
would be
repaint.
exactly. This would be cash grab of the year, unless like we made the box art and it's like cash grab, exclusive cash grab. Then
I'm in now. I'm in.
then I'm kind of into it. If Joe Shoes will allow us to put cash grab exclusive,
Help Joe Shoes pay his rent.
then I'm into it.
All
Then
right.
I'm into it.
My question from TJ at TJ of the JK. You're hosting a WrestleMania / Super Bowl party. What are your go-to snacks to go with your PBR? Hashtag AskMajorPod.
I do.
This
my
reminded
big,
me of Broski's New Year's Eve party last year. There was no food provided for all his guests. And Deanna
a New Year's Eve party. I wouldn't.
Deanna Prowse goes, Matt and Chelsea never feed nobody.
I would put out snacks for New Year's, maybe some cheese or some shit, but like I wouldn't look for somebody to feed me at a New Year's party. But Super Bowl, football, wrestling,
And you're expected to go ham, right?
my deal is homemade chili. I have a recipe from my grandmother.
This,
It's like it's a 6-hour crock pot recipe. It's so fucking good. It is so good.
My wife makes a buffalo chicken dip that I do enjoy a lot. In my old age, man, it's just like chips and guac and salsa. Like, goddamn, I could eat that all. Like, first off, I don't even remember avocado being a thing when I was a child. Like, they just appeared in like 2006 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I never even heard of an avocado or guacamole until like 2006. It just appeared on Earth.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could eat chips and guac, man, all day. It's like just, especially if it's like a good one. Holy shit, let's go.
I'm not a party snacker guy. Like I'm just not like I feel like for so
Great
many
answer.
reasons. Like one, like it's just never healthy. right? It's just not healthy.
Yeah, but that's the one of the 4 days a year
You're at
that
a
you just
fucking
eat the
Super
shit.
Bowl party. You're at
Also,
watch WrestleMania, eat your meal prep.
Also, you're shaking people's hands, then you're not washing, you're eating the food, and people are like touching shit, and like I don't know.
The
It's
most
just
psychotic answer. Of all
I'm just
time.
not. I'm just not into. Listen, the other night driving home from NWA, I fucking had McDonald's. I'm not saying I don't eat junk food.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd watch you eat a whole ass pizza.
There's a time when I crave it, but
You think I'd put that in my body? 2 hours later,
I was probably depleted. That's probably depleted. My body needed it.
Yeah, right.
a Broski go-to.
Just to deplete your body enough at the Super Bowl so you can have the 7-layer dip.
Yeah,
It's not my thing, pal. I'm not a snacker.
I love the big sandwich. You get the big sandwich. It's the best.
Big My Hero cater. Party snack.
I'm not a party snacker.
Like big catered My Hero. I could deal with that.
There you go. That's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good idea.
Jeez.
But not from like Mike's Deli. I want it from like My Hero. You know what I'm saying?
Smokes, what a snobby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could tell by the bread.
I got those good ass bagel chalet heroes when we would cater FWF all the time. And
It was okay, but they weren't My hero.
Rave reviews on those.
Those are
Okay,
great.
just not My Hero.
Broski, you could send away for some Jimmy seafood snacks.
I mean, that'd be phenomenal. Are we fucking gonna bring in sushi? Because then, come on.
That counts, bro.
Well, I want to say like was it pre-pandemic or like coming out of the pandemic? I got Jimmy's seafood sent. And we had like an outdoor party.
Yeah,
that people were like raving about it.
Right? They probably like, oh my god, no pig in a blanket, no fucking, no smoke train cigar.
You can get like crab legs. And they send you all the stuff to like crack them, and so it was really awesome. People were like raving.
Famously, bro. Well, yeah, Broski goes to these. The Cap Christmas parties always got the craziest shit.
Oh my god, it's too much.
You would have loved a former professional wrestler, Fighter Cat. Every year he brought white rice.
Yeah, well, you gotta have a side.
A plate of white rice. You would have loved it.
All right. My question. Great question from @ChrisDG525. It's 1999, and Jack starts a classic Superstar series for their BCA line. Fantasy Book Series 1 # Ask Major Pod. Now, I will say this. I thought their Legends line, it was an absolute fucking disaster at the shelves. But if those were Bone Crunchers, I think they could have had some life. And that was Andre the Giant, Captain Lou Albano, Superfly, and Classy Freddie Blassie.
First of Classy Freddie Blassie in trunks.
Wear it like a sombrero. What the fuck is he wearing?
To be from like the 50s, right? Like when was that? The
if those were Bone Crunchers and not statues, I think they could have had some legs.
Yeah.
I think they came a little too early. And I also recall them planning a series 2, but I couldn't remember who. So I asked Vintage Jack BCA, I said, who was supposed to be in series 2? He sent me an article officially from WWF Magazine.
Oh my God.
That says that George the Animal Steel is coming and Chief J Strongbow. And he said also on like the message boards at the time, Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy were rumored.
Wow.
All of those would be great in that. Imagine Bone Crunchers of those guys.
It's so weird to have like nostalgia goggles.
Right?
In 1999, though, it's very like, man.
Wait, 96 we're talking. So
because like for me, I'd be like the Rockers, Texas Tornado. Like I'd want stuff like that.
But I'm just thinking, who could they have realistically made this before nostalgia?
Rockers they
was
could have
in?
done.
Well, we don't know. We don't know contracts and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, theoretically, they had Shawn Michaels.
Right. Well, I was going to say, like, even if they were just going to do some sort of like repaints and part swaps, like they could have done Undertaker in like the gray, or they could have done like, you know, because they had the parts, or Sergeant Slaughter made him in ring gear, not Commissioner Slaughter.
Yeah.
Or even if they did a Shawn Michaels with one of those weird heads and made him like the Boy Toy or the Rock, I think if done correctly, they could have done it. Or like a Vince repainted like his LJN, like they could have done it.
If it's the Legends line, though, then you would think that they would operate in the same way. So as long as the guy's not contracted to WCW at the time, he'd be fair game.
In theory, right? Like I think it could have definitely worked.
The thing is like what would a Legends deal didn't exist then? So like, what would the agreements be? You know,
right?
Jeremy Padawer style, you just get to sign them, but WWE has to sign off on that. You know,
in my mind, it's just
That's also
what
the
they
era
did
where
10 years later.
they're holding grudges and stuff. You know what I mean? So you're not going to get Ultimate Warrior and
Right.
people. that-
Warrior,
bad
Hogan, they're
relationships.
out.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're WCW anyway.
Right.
You know?
I'm just saying the bad relationship guys. You know.
Yeah. I think it could have worked because even though nostalgia wasn't a thing, like some big names like Andre, you could have made work.
Right.
You could have done the Rockers. Didn't Jannetty pop in 95 or whatever?
Well,
this
there's
is
the
nine-
new
this-
Rockers in '96. He could,
Yeah,
technically
exactly.
back to that Bone Cruncher question. He could have been snubbed for a Bone Cruncher, but I think he left too soon after.
Oh, I thought it was a fun question. I like stuff. I like fantasy booking stuff.
That is a really neat idea. But what really gets me going on that is just the thought of like, oh shit, you could have added George Animal Steel to your
Right?
Bone Cruncher Fig Vet. That's really cool.
I love it. And up next is Good Housekeeping. All right, guys, youtube.com/Major Pod Network or at Major W Pod. We have the history of Bone Crunchers up. We have Brian's review of the Bell to Bell. We have an upcoming vlog at Acme. Mark, how's that vlog
Oh,
looking?
yeah, we got an update on that.
Yeah, let me tell you about so we kind of have figured out what we got coming up. Okay, I had a phone call with Jay George.
Ooh.
So I have been working on the Acme Toy Hunt vlog today. I was looking at it. Great footage. We got camera angles from all over the place. Heath sent me footage. Brian sent me a clip. We are rolling here. So that's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to that. I already talked about that. Jay George recorded the entire day at Universal. We told him not to. He still wanted to do it. He says he's got a good vlog, and he's already done editing it. So we'll see what that looks like.
I'd like to watch it before it just goes up.
Sure.
And then the other one we definitely got to watch.
The other one, I had a phone call about specific things. Yes, for sure. It will be the encapsulation of
Broski Brown's out live.
Yes, it's the encapsulation of the entire Live 18 weekend from start to finish, plus the live show, backstage live show stuff. It will be great. We are certainly leaving a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor.
Bro, there was some stuff that I couldn't even send to you guys. That's how bad it was. I was watching them back, said, this can't be anywhere just in case. This can't even be in the fucking cloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of this now.
You were on another level. I'll just leave it at that.
Woo! Oh, boy. Also, guys, ProWrestlingTees.com/Major WF Pod. Like we said, we get that new Major shirt up. 5 years of shirts, and I think there's still some crates in there. And in those crates, there are chases left. Not all the chases have been distributed. So if you got a crate and you don't have a chase,
Broski and I got not even two of each.
bro, I know. So I need some.
I mean,
I might be buying some of these crates to get some.
Like I have what I have. That's kind of it. It's over.
Major Pod merch, guys. All of your Live 18, all of your Major Pod merch is on MajorPodMerch.com, but all the figure stuff now is on MajorBendies.com. That's where Jay and Silent Bob are. That's where Nemeth is, Butterbean, Mark Merrow. Check those out. Major.
Man.
Yes, MajorBendies.com. Guys, we haven't been saying this lately, but if you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up. MajorPodcast@gmail.com. Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I are on Whatnot. Mark, he's been saving up for a big Whatnot stream. We was just talking about it.
I actually said we're talking about it. I was just texting with our guy over there. He's setting up my account, and Brian Cage from AEW is setting up his account, so he's going to be popping in there on Whatnot.
Whoa!
And also, you know who else was asking me about it this week?
Who's that?
Prince Nana is going to get
Wow.
on Whatnot. He's got some great shit.
And a big shout out to Sylvia, Mike Chiappetta's girlfriend, who's been shipping out all my stuff for the past couple of months, doing a great job. Chiappetta really wants us to do those bath towels. Not quite sure.
We're not ready for
We're
that yet.
not ready for that yet.
It's big business, though.
Whatnot, bro. Well, now that she's helping
Major
out,
bath towels.
well, now that she's helping me out shipping, I sell like 50 plus things a week. So I'm making like double my
Broski
money.
goes an hour show now.
A full hour. Full hour.
Wow.
That's how much shit I have to sell.
That is
I
about that.
honestly, I could do it too. I would be too intimidated by the shipping.
Oh, right. Well, now I don't have to do it. So
Yeah.
Major Rewind, Jay George. We just mentioned him every 2 weeks as a trip down memory lane, a history lesson. Jay George really kills it with that show. I hope you guys are listening to it. If you're just listening to us on YouTube, like, what? You have a podcast? What do all these jokes mean? Check out the audio podcast, Major Rewind, and check it out.
Broski, did you see my Super Bowl commercial?
No, I didn't.
My Super Bowl, what's it called? Audition. You auditioned for Jay George's Super Bowl commercial. I auditioned.
Oh, I wasn't sure what the fuck that was.
I think I did really good. You gotta check
I
it out.
wasn't sure what the fuck that was.
Jay George is a weird fucking cat.
You think?
Real weird. Plugs this weekend. I will be WWC Euphoria, Puerto Rico. Going back to Puerto Rico. No, it's not a DZP reunion, although Primo will be there. I am taking on Zavant for the Caribbean Championship. Maybe I'm leaving Puerto Rico as a champion. Nemeth will be there. Chris Masters will be there. Steve Macklin will be there. So I'm very excited to go back to Puerto Rico. Gonna have a good time, get a nice tan, and kick some ass.
Hell yeah.
And TNA Wrestling will be live in Orlando taping Impact episodes Friday, January 19th, Saturday, January 20th. So
I just glossed by. Are you back in the Impact Zone?
the show is always going to be called Impact, like it always has been.
Yeah, right. But
It's not
He's
like
asking, are you going to Universal? He's asking.
Oh, no. This is in Kissimmee.
That would be badass.
This is in Kissimmee where Matt and I wrestled last year, and everyone in the house blew us off and hung out and drank and never came and saw us wrestled.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very far away.
Yeah.
Well, AEW's in St. Louis, Missouri this weekend, so that's where I'm going. Some terrible flights again, but we'll see how that goes.
Actually, it was like started to snow as we recorded this. I'm a little scared to go see what's outside.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
All right. Well,
that's it.
I think that's it, guys. A quick one. Not much news.
Quick one. We're over 2 hours.
2 hours, babe.
That's not quick at all. We're out of time. Look at what a rush.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.